Hey guys, it's Aaron, the home for mobile reviews A.ca, and today I'm going to give you 5 differences between the LifeProof Fre Power and the Mophie H2Pro. Now, I've done full reviews for both these cases. The Fre Power, I've given a score of 3.8 A's out of 5. The H2Pro, I've given 3.1 A's out of 5. The H2Pro just doesn't really cut in terms of iPhone functionality, and the score is a little lower in terms of protection. But here's 5 differences. If you want to know what I think about these cases fully, do check out the links for those full reviews. Difference number 1, your H2 Pro will let your iPhone be heard, whereas in the Fre Power, if you were to cover up the slits on the back, well, you can kind of mute the entire phone. This might not be a big deal for some people, but it's worth noting. Sound coming out of the earpiece speaker for both these cases is muted. Call quality will make it sound like you're in a box. Screen protection on the H2 Pro is different. It's not better, it's just different. Mophie suggests that you use 2 screen protectors to enhance the usability of your iPhone inside their case, but that also means you have a screen protector on your iPhone at all times. So if you were to take your iPhone out of the H2 Pro, you can still easily use it with a slim case without having to worry about screen protection. Difference number 3 is that you can actually use your iPhone inside the Fre. Now, despite the fact that I said you can hear your iPhone in the H2 Pro better, the H2 Pro's buttons are incredibly tough to use. The multiple screen protector really numbs down the sensitivity of the touchscreen, and the mute switch is busted on my case after a couple of weeks of usage. One of the biggest strengths of these devices is that they allow you to use your iPhone in places where you're not supposed to, or in places where you don't have much power connectivity. So it's funny to me that you would have a case that is so frustrating to use but still have that feature. You will not hate your iPhone in the Fre Power, you might hate your iPhone inside the Mophie H2 Pro. So those 3 differences, they may not be deal breakers for you. I know that I probably wouldn't care much about them, but they're differences I think that are worth noting. Now the last 2, these are the 2 biggest differences I think that will make a difference in terms of your decision-making paradigms. Difference number 4, the Fre Power is much tougher. In fact, 50% tougher. Both cases are shockproof and waterproof, but the H2 Pro is only rated up to 4 feet for both, whereas in LifeProof Fre is 6.6 feet. That's a pretty big difference because on me, I'm not that tall, but with the H2 Pro, 4 feet is chest height on me, right? So if I'm dropping it while texting, then my iPhone theoretically should be safe. But if I was to drop it while talking on the phone, then that's over 4 feet. So the iPhone might not be safe. Whereas in the Fre Power, this is 6.6 feet, which is way over my head by about a foot. 10 inches. So this Fre Power is definitely going to be able to protect you in any sort of normal usage situation, whereas in this is only like, 50% of the time that you'll be able to protect it. Because even taking photographs and pictures, you're taking it like this, which is over the 4 feet thing. So if you're walking and you trip, well, your iPhone might not be protected. Now, the last difference, which is kind of in my head pretty important, and that is how these 2 iPhone battery cases charges your iPhone. Now the Fre Power, it will turn off by itself from my experience. So if you were to charge it, once you plug it into the case and goes up to 100, after a while it just stops charging it, which is kind of smart. You don't want to overdrain your battery. With the H2 Pro, it'll charge it to 100, but it'll look like it's overcharging because your iPhone will always look like it's plugged in. But it's not the case. Mophie says that once you hit 100% on your iPhone in their case, it stops trying to drain the battery from your iPhone's battery. In fact, instead it tries to drain it from the battery pack. So it's going to use all the power in the battery pack before it starts using the power from your iPhone. So it's constantly not trying to top off the iPhone battery. Now, does that make a big difference? You're going to be able to, both these cases will allow you to go double the battery life of your iPhone. One is smart enough to turn off by itself, but the other one will keep it on all the time, but won't overdrain its battery. So in my opinion is that if you are a person who kind of switches in between cases quite a bit, the Mophie one isn't too bad because you'll go up to 100 and it'll stay at 100. And so when you need to take your iPhone out of the case to put it into a different slim case, you can. But that's a very personal preference for the day-to-day person, unless you're really looking for that specific, be able to take your iPhone out of the thing and have a screen protector on it. But with all that being said, I would still stick with the Fre Power. Both these cases are $130. They are not cheap. If you're going to spend $130 on a product that's going to make you hate your iPhone, then I wouldn't spend on the H2 Pro, I'd spend it on the Fre Power. So if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comment section below. I'd be more than happy to answer them. I'm Aaron the Ho. Find me on Google+, Twitter, as well as Facebook. Did you find Monty? I put him in a really easy place to find this time.